Alright.
Control.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with a new video. I have been busy with nothing actually. I'm a lazy fucker and have been on tour and I've been roaming. I've been meeting friends, I've been going on trips, and I'm finally back making a new video. So, today we're gonna do how to practice SQL on a data set that you prefer. For example, me, I prefer gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm preferring gaming-based data sets, Steam DBs, League, Valorant, etc. I don't particularly like the games, but hey, those data are interesting. Another example is maybe you prefer some kind of e-commerce data, and maybe you prefer, finance data. Not me. So I'm going to teach you how to build a database out of that, and then you can practice your own SQL. Let's get started. So first things first, you have to have a DB of your choice. My choice is PostgreSQL. One, because it's easy to install, and second, it's easy to interface for me from Python, which is what basically I'm going to show you. So you have to have your Python installed, your PostgreSQL installed, or a DB of your choice, and its particular library is associated with Python as well. In this video, I'm going to show you how to interface with Postgres and create your database. What you can see on my screen is the PgAdmin database opened up along with the dataset that I have created. A database I have created. The dataset is already existing in Kaggle. I shall put the link where you can download it from. Or else you can pick and choose one of your own choice. That's the whole point of this video. So you create a database and you can practice your own SQL from there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the database, and then in the next video, upcoming video, I'll be showing how you can practice on that. First of all, you have PgAdmin installed, you have Python installed. These are the most important prerequisites. You have those installed. I'm using Postgres because I have been using Postgres for a long time, and I have its corresponding libraries in Python installed as well. So I'm going to show you how once you have installed them and you have this corresponding CSV file ready with you, how you should upload it. PostgreSQL allows you the functionality to import a CSV file, but the condition for that, you have to have the table created beforehand along with all the columns and corresponding data types associated with it. There's a lot of hassle going on over there. So I have a small shortcut in Python for that. I'm going to show you that shortcut, and because that's the USP of this video. I'm going to show you that shortcut so that you don't have to rely on creating the columns manually as well. This is going to help you insanely to create a database very fast, and you can just quickly upload whatever you want, irrespective of what kind of data it has and how long the data, how big the CSV file or the other database is. On the screen, you can see my VS Code where I have created the table creation script, and this script is irrespective of how big your CSV file is, or how many columns it has. It will create that particular database in your PgAdmin. And on the screen, you can see the more important libraries that you need to have is the PsychoPG2 and SQL Alchemy. SQL Alchemy usually comes by default when you install pandas. If you don't, just pip install all of these. Next things you need to change are probably your file path, and if this is not your default values, then you probably need to change the rest of them. The rest of the things remain same. This is specifically for an Excel or a CSV file. You just need to change your inputs, how you're reading it, a CSV or an Excel file. First function is to map the data types to PostgreSQL. So this basically takes whatever type of column that you have, it's going to map to that. So if it's an integer, returns integer, float, timestamp, text, etc. Then you have a function to create a table statement. It basically says in what kind of table you want to create it as, create table, etc., etc. I'm just checking here if table exists or not, because I've been running this through again and again. So I always have to go back and delete the table back in the database, because the table gets created, but the data is not inserted due to some mistakes, which is why I have created an additional function to make sure that the table exists. Now this function, insert data function, is the one where you connect to the DB, and then you simply convert your data frame to _SQL. So this is what helps you, and this is what helps you to basically create the DB. It's a very short script, right? It's a very short. There's nothing much to do. It's a very simple script, and no matter how many columns you have, you don't have to go and create all the columns manually there. Of course, you have this map d type function, which you might need to change a bit, or if you need to, you can have to probably work on that. But this is basically something that helps you create a database very quickly up and running for your own practice. If you're a data engineer or looking to data engineering, so it might be different. I'm not a data engineer, so I do not have a lot of perspective on how to actually create database on a large scale. So this is something for your quick and dirty up, and so you can get a database up and running very quickly and practice your SQL on that. The most of the coding platforms, you can obviously go there and practice your SQL. However, they do not give you the freedom to explore the database of your own. You have certain objective questions that they have, and you have to answer them. So the next task is obviously with the database, how you can generate these objective questions for you. That I'm going to show you in the next video, how you can work based upon you can generate questions on your own and you can answer them to practice. If you have hung around to here, thanks a lot for watching, and I'm going to try and be a bit consistent. It's a bit difficult due to some personal conditions on my end, but I'm going to try and be consistent more. I'm going to upload more practical and useful videos for you so that you can transition or you work your way up down the data science ladder.